If you're somebody who struggles to say no, if you're somebody who struggles to get their needs met, most likely once you start working with boundaries, you can expect that it's going to feel a little bit like selfish walls. It's going to be a lot like bam, bam, bam in your face, right? And that's uncomfortable for everybody. And that's not probably how it's going to stay. For a lot of people, we actually need to swing to the other side of the extreme spectrum before we figure out what kind of middle ground feels like. So if I'm somebody who's not used to saying no, I say yes all the time, and then I just sit with all that resentment. Mm-hmm. If I start saying no, most likely it's not going to come off very nice. I'm probably going to say maybe more no's than I really should, even though I don't like that word. And so I need to sit in the discomfort of what the other extreme feels like in order to go, oh, well, that actually doesn't feel that great either. So now I know both extremes very well in my body. And so now I can kind of start to feel into what middle ground would feel like, right? And on top of that, I would say just we have to get really familiar with, and I know we've talked about this before, you and I, this feeling of resentment, right? Because it's such a good indicator for us that we are giving more than we probably should be doing, right? And so if we can use resentment as a barometer for, I need to check in what's going on, right? Where am I saying yes that I shouldn't? Is there a conversation that should be had? Then typically, I don't think it's going to be perfect all the time. I think just by nature, we're going to do things we don't want to do sometimes. We're going to, come across selfish sometimes. All that's going to